Welcome to Mild's Comics Plate. The following contains copyrighted material under fair use. Catwoman, property of DC Comics. Hey everybody, this is Mild. Just got done reading this here Catwoman Annual #1 by Joelle Jones. And I have not been reading any of the Catwoman ongoing written by Joelle Jones. So it's a good thing DC Comics keeps these annuals pretty self-contained and prolongs them as their own story. I can't show you much because of the copyright gods, but there's a few things that's pretty hilarious in this book. Okay, so it starts off, you have people being interviewed in documentary style, like a crime drama, and they're alluding to some murder of 3 girls. And you quickly find out that what's going on is Catwoman had saved a random hoe from, junking herself to death, and decided to allow her to become her roommate. She throws this big party where Selena gets mad that her stuff gets broken, and she uses it as a lesson to teach all these other hoes about valuable trinkets, about the value of other people's wasted time obtaining resources for trinkets. Well, then these other girls kind of all get the idea of they want to be involved. They all want to become Catwomen on their own. And so they go behind Selena's back and find this party of Morty. And they decide they're going to rob Morty's party. All these hoes decide that whoever this Morty guy is, he's too rich to have anything, and they're going to steal his trinkets. And sure enough, they show up to the party. 3 of them die. Catwoman is found by the police standing over their bodies. Sorry, trying not to show too much for the copyright here. Have you look at my scratched up table. But yes, so yeah, the cops are talking about how they found Catwoman, in the place where they found the dead bodies. There's talk about it being staged as a suicide, a mass suicide, that these girls may have been part of some cult. Catwoman decides she's going to investigate on her own. She decides to give her old friend Lois Lane a call, and we assume that just means that she's trying to investigate. No, she's figured out who it is, and it's the Immortal Man. And the reason she's calling Lois Lane is to get Superman to come clean up this mess. And that's pretty much the whole comic. It's a pretty interesting story. It's I would say it's close to being worth the $5. It's a little out there. It's a little convoluted. It's the best way I can describe it is it's Sav-A-Hoe Thief Club. It's, a bunch of prostitutes trying to get clean by running a Fight Club style thief ring. It's fun. I like it. It's, not really up the alley of your normal Catwoman comic, but hey, it's Joelle Jones did a good job this time around, and yeah, I think it's worth the $5 if you are a fan of Catwoman. So be sure to pick it up if you like it. That's really all I've got to say about that. If you want to go ahead and tell a friend about my channel, you want to subscribe, double check that you haven't become unsubscribed. Leave a comment down below if there's anything you think I can improve on or any disagreement with my take on this comic or any other comic. And hit that thumbs up button if you like it. And I'll see you next time, which my next video, I plan on doing a retrospective on the many lives of Jason Todd. And it's going to be focused around the trade paperback known as Second Chances, which is kind of the definitive Jason Todd origin. But Jason Todd is the one Batman character who's had several origins and, kind of reboots and retools, and they still, it seems like every few months, Scott Lobdell or whichever other writer tends to touch the character, wants to put their own spin on making his origin go back even further. And anyway, we'll get to that tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Thanks a lot. Bye.